going to do just a quick video on how I prepare for my week with my family in terms of groceries and planning and so on. So the first thing I'm gonna do is show you what I have in my pantry and in my fridge, and then we'll go from there. And these are the steps, pretty much what I do, the steps that I take to plan what we're going to have next. So the first thing you're going to want to do is check in your stock what you have, because you don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff and then you have nothing practical to make, okay? So we're going to go through the checking, the planning. I'm going to head to the store after this, and after I finish with the store, I am going to prep, and I'll show you the whole prep and how I prepare my grains and my meat and so on. So basically what I'm starting with is a bunch of bananas and shallots, and I'm thinking I'm gonna freeze half of the bananas and probably use the rest of bananas for either pancakes or muffins. Here I have, this is pretty much the only pantry space I have. So I have a lot of peanut butters, a lot of tea, pasta, baking powder, beans, just staples, stevia, panko, and that kind of thing. And down here I have just my spices. I like to put the kids' snacks here. I got some peanut butter cups and some of the organic stuff that I got at Trader Joe's the other day. I got pasta sauce, all these spices, because I always cook from scratch. Most times, if I'm in a tight squeeze or I feel like I'm overwhelmed, I'll get frozen things. But for the most part, I mix my own stuff up. And whole wheat flour. I have more peanut butter because the diet my husband's on, we stock up on a lot of sunflower butter without the sugar, so that's really good for him. And I always use coconut milk. I use that a lot. Got some sardines for those days that are just, you know, you need staples. In my freezer, I have just staples. I got just okra left. I'm gonna get some more of that. And pretty much things that I prepared, pre-soaked beans, lentils, black beans, things like that. I got some sourdough bread that I did the other day. And some salmon. It's my husband's breakfast. He always has a piece of salmon for breakfast, and I usually have eggs, so that's what we're working with. And I have a freezer meal back there that I prepared a couple days ago, and some lamb burgers. I gotta stock up on more meat, and just some greens. So that's what we're working with. And below here is my fridge space. I got these things that I gotta use up. At the back there I have some sauerkraut, fermented vegetables, and a thing of bone broth that I made. Also more bone broth at the bottom there. Chicken I need to marinate and put away. I have some lactose-free cheese and organic sausages in there. Coconut milk I gotta use up, some vegetables, peppers, and a butternut squash that I'm gonna turn into baby food, and some pears in the vegetable section. I gotta get more eggs and so on. So basically I know the staples that I have to get. I'm good on butter for now. I think I'm gonna pick up just one more. And that's what we're working with. Are you ready to go to the store?
Yeah!
Are you happy? What are you gonna buy?
I'm going to buy
food? What kind of food do you want? So basically, what I have in my pantry is my pantry is a working pantry, which means I don't really have space for a whole bunch of storage. So what I do, if I see something on sale, I don't grab a whole bunch of it, and I just continuously use as I go along. So I'm constantly using up what's in my pantry. So that's how we work here. We move by faith. Let's go to the store. So I just got done at Aldi's, and right now we're in the parking lot. This is what happens when you bring a lot of kids with you, and you just have to, you know, stop in the parking lot and breastfeed a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now. We spent around half hour, I would say 25 minutes in there, just because I let the girls walk alongside the cart, and that slowed us down quite a bit. So now I'm breastfeeding. This is gonna be another probably 10-15 minutes, and the kids are back there with a snack. Do you like your snack?
Yeah.
So that's for all you moms out there that have multiples, and you know, you need to go to the store and you want to take all of them. You need to plan what you're gonna do when you gotta stop and take care of the small ones, the babies, because you always need a snack on hand or a distraction for them. So the next stop is Walmart, and all I'm gonna get there are the things that my husband eats, which is not a lot. Meat. We're gonna get some maple syrup. He wants another snack. Just a minute, sweetheart. Hold on. And some veg. Alright? Bye. See you guys when we get back home. Alright, you guys. So I just got back from Walmart and Aldi's. Now I love Aldi's. It's one of my favorite stores. I go there every time. Basically because they're like a Trader Joe's but less organic. They do have organic things. Carrots were on sale. I got carrots. I got avocados because we needed them. They're not necessarily on sale. I got some mushrooms to go with my pasta that I had in the pantry. I got more eggs because we go through eggs a lot. We use a lot of eggs. I found some sprouted grain bread, which is also organic, so I was really excited about that. I'm gonna use this to make some chicken burger slider type burgers for the kids. I'm gonna use it in a freezer meal, so I'll do the burgers and freeze them. And here I got something I'm excited about. Sage Derby cheese. It is one of the specialty items that Aldi's offers right now, along with the smoked Gruyere, and I'm very excited about that, especially to use on my chicken burgers. I got the coconut oil I use in my husband's soups. I got 2 things of heavy cream to make hot chocolate, and some turkey pepperoni. I was excited about this because it's the Aldi's brand, and I trust their brands a lot more than the generic brand items in other stores. And it was turkey, so no pork in there. Not that we don't eat pork, but we don't find ourselves patronizing a lot of porky products. A lot of you know, those kinds of things. I got some salsa because I love salsa on my eggs, and I got Rice Krispie cereal along with some marshmallow cream. Again, I love the Baker's Corner brand of Aldi's brand because it is nice and clean, even if it has a few added ingredients. And I got that extra thing of butter that I wanted. So that was my Aldi's haul. Let's get on to Walmart. Okay, everybody, this is my Walmart haul. I just got a few things. I'm gonna be making patties, or you would call them the burgers, with ground bison. We prefer bison because I don't know, it's just more tender than ground beef, I suppose. I got 2 things of ground chicken. 1 pack of mozzarella cheese because I'm gonna put it together with the Gruyere and the pepperoni, and I'm gonna make pizzas for the freezer for the girls. I got okra, and I got some warm fleece to make something for a little baby. One of my family members is gonna have a baby, so I'm gonna be making a onesie with ears out of that, and a zipper. And that's what I got at Walmart. Oh, I forgot that maple syrup at the back there. That's what I'm gonna be using to sweeten anything that I bake or make. That rhymes. Alright, let's get to prepping. Hi ladies, so it is the next day, and last night I was just too tired to continue my prep. So now we've had breakfast, I cleaned the kids up, and I just have to put the baby to sleep, and then we will continue. And this is the real life situation with multiple children. You just need to make time work for you whenever you can get it, and to do all these things and to take your breaks without getting frustrated at all. So I hope this whole process is encouraging for those of you that think that you can't do these things or you can't prep ahead. The key is to do it when you have the time and just relax into it. You know, you don't force anything. So I'm gonna go in there, put the baby to bed, and continue. What I'm gonna do is put the rice, wash it, do the rice, put it in the rice cooker. Then I'm gonna make my chicken burgers, my bison burgers, put them in the freezer, and I'm gonna prep the flour that I had soaking, that I had uh, resting overnight. And I just did it for 1 day. 1 day is enough for me. 2 days would give you a kind of sourdough bread, which I don't want because I'm gonna make some pizzas and some pancakes with the flour, or waffles. I haven't decided yet, but that's what I plan on doing, so I don't want that extremely sour taste. And let's get back to the kitchen and see what we can do. Bye. Hi everyone. So basically I finished prepping for at least a week, maybe a week and a half. I have everything stocked up for at least 2 weeks. And so I think I'm going to be moving in a 2-week interval. Let's go through the tips really quickly that I have for you guys. The first thing is look at your store ads. See the store ads? I did have a pineapple, but I didn't get the cranberries. These things that I circled are going to be in season for a while. And after Thanksgiving, maybe they'll drop a little bit more for Christmas. So I'm going to wait it out. And this is what I do. I go through the ads and I circle whatever I think I can stock up. And the next time I go to the store, I stock up on it. I have all the store ads, the stores that I usually go to, and this is what I do. Okay? So the first thing you're going to want to do is check your store ads. If you see things that you want to stock up with a really good price, you circle it and you make a note of it. Usually I do all this in my head, so it's good to plan out too and write something. And if you're a new mom and you're just starting, you're gonna want some kind of book or something to keep track. This is what I do. I have what I plan to do homeschooling and what I have for homeschooling and different recipes that bump into my head. The next thing you're gonna want to do is think about what season you're in. That is going to dictate what you eat if you're eating on a budget. So make sure you know what season you're in, what's going to be on sale. For this season, I was feeling more soups and stews and hot chocolate, which brings me to the next thing. I do have hot chocolate there too, so I got to add that to the list of things that I do have. And that's what I had in my mind. So I look for sales that will help me to achieve that. And I didn't really find many. I just found things that I need to stock up on. So what I did, I had it in my head what I wanted to eat for the next 2 weeks. And I went to the store and I bought things that would help me to achieve that were affordable. So I didn't buy a whole bunch of stuff. I kept in my mind that it is just 2 weeks. Don't buy the whole store. It's just 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you're going to be going back again. So I got just what I needed, whatever was affordable. The affordable brand, if possible, even organic. And that's what I did. The next thing I did after I came back from the store, I prepped everything and put everything away. And you're going to want to do that so that you limit the wastage that you produce when you buy fresh vegetables and you forget to do something with it, or you don't wash your vegetables and then you don't even want to touch it because you got that fridge phobia. So I prepare everything and I put my freezer meals together. I stock it in the fridge and I do all that so that it's easier for me to cycle out everything that I have and not waste a thing. The next thing you're going to want to do after you prepare and you put away your stuff, you do like I did. Make a list of all the things you prepared and all the things in your pantry that you have. Sit down, think about it, and then you form your menu. So it's a lot cheaper to form your menu from your working pantry and the things that you buy instead of having a list before you go to the grocery store, because you're going to be buying things that you don't have and it's all going to add up on your list and it's going to be way over your budget. And you don't want that. So plan your meals from what you have and what you already bought. Most of these things that I'm pairing up is stuff that you would have seen I had in my pantry and in my freezer and in my fridge left from the last 2 weeks that I'm going to cycle in now to the next 2 weeks. and most of them are non-perishables. So that's how I make the food and the money work for me, and not not the store, ripping me off every time I go. Okay, so I try to do as much as I can from scratch, and that's why planning ahead works for me. And I think it would work for you. If you have one child, you should be getting on with this. You should be a pro at this. And you should be practicing this, because it makes good habits for when you have more children. And that's what I learned to do. So I hope this helps you. Be blessed. Have a good day. And I'll be sharing some more recipes with you guys. I am going off to make some breakfast because it is the next morning. And what I'm gonna do, I have my pancakes ready. I'm just gonna stick it under the broiler in the oven, and all I gotta do is leave it there, flip it, and I'm probably gonna whip up some eggs as a side, and they'll have eggs and pancakes that I made without all the preservatives. So if you want a home that's preservative free, that is every step of the process that you did to make this stuff, you are going to be very, very relieved when you give your kids the stuff that they like to eat because you made it. Okay? Be blessed. Again, have a good day. Bye.